Noi faranno noi. A salute.
UPN launches in 4 days on Channel 43. From WUAB, Channel 43, where the news comes first. This is the 10 o'clock news with Ramona Robinson, Jack Marshall, and meteorologist Sally Burney, followed by Sports Extra.
The daughter of outspoken black leader Malcolm X is tonight being blamed for a bizarre murder for hire. Stalker. We'll be right back.
You're watching the original 10 o'clock news on WUAB Channel 43, where the news comes first.
It's our 95 throughout the night. I doubt that. Dave is following Whoopi Goldberg, who hosted last year's Oscar show. She'll be working on a film in March. And Billy Crystal was host of the show for 5 years before Whoopi.
Shorter, I like that.
Yeah.
Shorter. Well, it was warm out there today.
Oh, it's warm out there right now.
It's balmy.
Still
It's
warm?
a heat wave out there. It really is. Temperatures are well into the 50s, upper 50s.
That's great.
Just incredible. And the good news is it looks like it will continue through the weekend.
You're kidding.
And we'll have the forecast coming up.
A nice weekend. How do you like that?
Pay lower airfare this year with Continental's New Year's resolution sale. Just call by January 13th, 1995. Continental Airlines, more airline for your money.
Well, we are certainly happy with Sally's forecast tonight because it's going to be so great for tomorrow, but we're also sad because it will be your last forecast here on Channel 43, and it would be an understatement to say we're going to miss you.
Well, thanks. But since I'm leaving,
Yes?
I thought I'd end with a quiz because I know how much you guys like the quizzes.
Well, it's only appropriate.
It really is. And I thought, you know, just since it's my last time on the air, we'd cover the top 3 questions that I am asked when I'm out. What do you think the top 3 are?
Oh.
I'll give you a hint. The first 2 involve my husband, Andre, who, of course, is also a meteorologist on television.
Okay.
Are you married?
Are you related?
Are we related? Actually, that is a big question, but one of the biggest questions is, do we talk weather at home?
Yeah. Yeah, sure you do.
Yeah, and the answer is, of course, yes, we do, but only in front of a fire with a glass of wine on a Saturday night. That's when we really talk weather.
I can't believe you said that.
Sal. How about, we're married, it's okay. What about question number 2? What do you think it is? Also involves Andre.
Okay.
Where does he get those wacky hats?
Where does he get the forecast?
Well,
you guys compare forecasts.
That's a little closer on this one.
I would hope.
Do we disagree on the forecast?
Oh.
And the answer is, actually, rarely do we disagree. But I'll say this, Andre is an excellent forecaster, a wonderful human being, a great husband, and he's videotaping the show.
I was going to say, and how much did he give you?
Isn't that good? This is on tape
how much
now.
Did he pay you?
He's going to love me for that. And Gib is gagging over there. All right. Question number 3, third and last one.
Yes.
Ramona, you know this. This involves you.
Uh-oh. How tall am I?
How tall are you? No. What? Come on, what's the biggest question, you and I?
Yeah.
Do we like each other?
Do we really get along?
Yeah. We love each other.
Do we really get along?
This woman knows more about me than anybody besides my mom.
Then probably I should know.
Yes.
That probably is dangerous. And for a price, I can give that information out.
But you wouldn't. You wouldn't. That's why I confide in you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been a lot of fun for the last 6 years, but it's not over yet. We still have a few more minutes anyway. Current temperature outside, it's very warm. Temperature is 58 degrees, and right now the relative humidity high at 87%, and there has been some fog around, that kind of thing. Barometer 29.92 inches, and winds southwest at 14 miles an hour. Earlier today, our high temperature, we made it into the 60s. Oh, what a nice shot of the city there. 61 degrees, the high temperature, our low 46. Look at this. We were not far from the record today. Record high, 65. That was set in 1916, but it still stands. We were only 4 degrees away from that. Mansfield hit a record high, 60 degrees today. Toledo, a record at 63. Youngstown, 57, also set a record. Precipitation, 0.01 inches. Right now, we are looking at just a little bit of rain to the north of the state. Sunrise at 7:52, sunset at 5:20. Satellite picture shows you what's happening. Huge storm system is digging way south, and I mean way south. There's a batch of cold air that's going all the way to the Gulf. That has been kicking off some severe weather in Texas, tornadoes there. But in the meantime, ahead of the storm system, a huge rush of southerly air that's giving us all the warmth and also the moisture. We don't look for it to end until the end of the weekend. It looks like it'll be at least in the 50s, and tomorrow certainly could hit 60 degrees once again. Rainfall, not too much across the state at this moment, but there's a ton of moisture around, so we're going to call for occasional showers through the forecast period. A few showers and thunder showers out to the west. Wouldn't be impossible to hear a little bit of thunder in some of the rain that we're going to see the next couple of days. It's going to be so warm, and at this time of year, that's what you can get when it gets that warm, some thunderstorms. Right now, look at these temperatures. 61 Cincinnati, Columbus at 58 degrees. We are also at 58, and we won't drop too much tonight. Won't need the heater on tonight. Our forecast calls for an overnight low in the low 50s. There we go. Tonight, showers, 53 degrees for the overnight low, and you already got a brief look at tomorrow. So let's give you a longer look. Cloudy, occasional showers, high temperature, once again, 60 degrees. Spring tomorrow, you know, just a typical January day tomorrow. Saturday, cloudy showers, high 58. Still warm on Sunday, 50 degrees with rain. Rain changes to snow on Monday, high around 40, but that's still above normal. And then Tuesday, fair, high temperature around 40.
Not bad.
And Sal, before you get away, we want to give Gibber a chance to say anything to you that he'd like.
Come on, buddy.
Do you get along with Jack?
I ate his dinner one night out of the
Yes.
refrigerator. I just took it and ate it.
Sally,
He was really kind about that, too.
And I've never forgiven you, Sally. I don't want to say that publicly, but I just have.
We call it the Marshall Plan. Oh, okay.
Thanks, Sal.
Well,
Another look at our top story. The daughter of controversial black leader Malcolm X is being accused of trying to arrange the murder of Louis Farrakhan. Farrakhan and Malcolm X were friends before a dispute over the Nation of Islam made them bitter enemies. Kabila Shabazz was indicted today on charges she tried to hire a hitman to do away with the controversial Farrakhan. Shabazz's lawyer says his client is innocent and was set up by the government.
And Sally's back with our forecast.
Tomorrow, another warm one, high temperature around 60 with rain.
We will take it. Thanks, Sal. Well, anyone who's driven in rush hour traffic knows that sometimes you take your life into your own hands. A little upset about the whole ordeal, not because she could have been killed, but because the accident made her late for work at her new job. Wow, a dedicated worker, I guess.
Well, everyone here at the 10 o'clock news knows that I am the crybaby of the family, and that's why it's always hard for me to say goodbye. But I just wanted Sal to know how much I've enjoyed working with her the past 6 years. You know, it's the 90s, and a lot of times people don't like to talk about Christianity. But with Sal, we're both Christians, and I've always felt comfortable in talking to her about the Lord and the tremendous impact he's always had on my life. And I've been able to share some great moments with her, and we've prayed for one another, and I just want you to know that those prayers will continue for you. I know you'll be fine wherever you go. And I will always be here. I will always be a friend, and people ask if we like each other, and I want you to know that
she does.
I love this woman. She has been a confidant for me, and I've cried on her shoulders many a times, and I promised I wouldn't do it tonight, so you won't.
It's been great working with you, Sally. You're going to be sorely missed, and we have a surprise, though. We are all going with you on that exotic vacation you told us about next week.
I can't wait.
I don't know if your family will like it.
Thank you both very much. You have made this a lot of fun for me, and my prayers will continue for you, too.
That's great. Thanks a lot. Okay, quit being a crybaby. Thanks for joining us.
I'm such a crybaby.
We'll be serious in just a minute. Gibbs coming up next. Thanks for joining us. Good night.